And good evening, and welcome back to the greatest podcast on the face of the earth. You are here at the LeVar Walker Daily Show podcast, and I kind of turned the lights. Does it look cooler with the lights off in this room, or should I have the lights on to make it brighter? I'm not sure. Y'all tell me what's going on. I hope everybody doing okay. I had a great day yesterday. Went out, did some shows, and before I even start this, let me start this off by saying I'm gonna be at in Tacoma, Washington at Nate Jackson's Super Funny Comedy Club. I'm gonna be there February 2nd through the 4th. Nate Jackson Super Funny Comedy Club, February 2nd through the 4th. And I'll be in Arlington, Virginia, March 1st to the 3rd. Then I'll be in Birmingham, Alabama, March 29th, and San Antonio, Texas, April 26th. Those are the dates that I got coming up. But what's up with you guys? Thank you guys for joining me. What's happening, Slayer? Appreciate that. I'm glad you think it looks good. Had a good time last night. Went out, did some time, told some of my jokes. A homie of mine was in town, the good brother Marcus from the 5150 show out there with Corey Holcomb. Shout out to him. Good brother Marcus was in town, and I went out there, did a little time, got on stage. Ended up somehow featuring for Marcus by default. I don't know what that shit was about. I said, yo, bro, I just want to do some time, nigga. I'm not here to open for no goddamn body. And somehow I fell into a feature spot, and I wasn't really the feature. I'm like, bro, I just wanted to perform. I just really wanted to show him some love. You know what I mean? I'm proud of the young brother. He's independent, and he's really doing his thing. So sometimes people I could rock with in the business, because this shit's so fucking fake, and you have more acquaintances than you do friends, because it's very difficult to trust people in this business. I don't trust a motherfucker in this comedy. In this entertainment shit, forget about it. Everybody wants something. They trying to cut your throat. Very, very cutthroat. I know a lot of people talk often about the Illuminati and shit, but this is a rotten entertainment in general. Like, my reasons for getting into stand-up comedy, I felt like it was like a calling on my life, like, because I fought and pushed back to even do it. And, I was in the pharmacy working, and that shit just kept calling me, and opportunities they keep coming. And then, I had to end up, I just left pharmacy because I'm walking in purpose. That's the main thing about it. A lot of people, they talk shit to me, but, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna be straight no matter what. But this business is a business where I don't think it's tough necessarily when you make it, but when you're trudging through, when you're pushing through, and you're trying to figure it out. As I'm trying to figure this shit out by doing this podcast every damn day. And even though, it's not a huge podcast, I am thankful for the people that show up for me. So shout out to all of y'all for showing up. And did y'all hear that applause break? Because I did the applause. Could y'all hear that? Or no? Because I got a noise cancellation filter on here as well. Did y'all hear any applause or anything? Y'all can chime in. I need y'all to help. Y'all are actually, I do it live because y'all are helping me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are my producers and editors with this thing. So did y'all hear anything? Did y'all hear that when I hit the button? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear anything? Hello? Tell me if y'all didn't hear. You didn't hear that either? Damn. Yeah, I guess I can't play it because I got this noise cancellation filter on here. Let me try. Yeah, I ain't fuck that because it'll get messed up if I do it. They got to figure out another way to do the sound where I can put my special effects in and go ba 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 like I got to do all of that. But no, I had a good time at the show, man. Met some new young comics. They were all pretty funny. And I love to see that passion and that fire in their eyes. I desperately try to hold on to the fire in this game because this game has turned into nothing more. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all when it comes to stand up comedy in 2024, and I'm gonna be totally honest. Everybody can be a stand up. It's not about being funny. You don't have to be funny anymore. If you could just hold people's attention, if you're a spectacle, then people are just watching you, and then somehow you're selling tickets. It's fine. A lot of you guys probably go to comedy clubs and you sit and watch comedians in silence, where you get absolutely nothing because a lot of people that are in these clubs aren't even comedians. But it's just a different game, and the whole thing with the Katt Williams shit, this is caused because I'm behind the scenes. But what is caused is just it's just a lot of chaos and confusion that's going on in the business right now. Because, look, I'm not taking away from Katt. He felt how he felt. Um, but you're watching Mandinko fights everywhere. Like everywhere I'm looking now, like on these platforms, on these podcasts, it's just niggas fussing. Just everybody is fussing and attacking one another. And the sad part about it is that you get a reward. If you sit on this motherfucker, tear some niggas down, you get a reward. There's a high reward through the monetization. The community is divided. You have those that rock with Katt, and then you have those who don't necessarily agree with him. This is a community divided. Pushback with Dave Chappelle, pushback with everybody, right? And the thing about it is, yeah, I fuck with Katt, but then at the end of the day, he didn't point any fingers at himself. Did he do anything wrong? Did he do any fucking thing wrong? Was he an angel? Was he never at the top of the mountain? Is there any accountability, bro? Like, that's all I'm looking for. Shit. Because we all got skeletons in our closet. And I don't advocate joke theft. I don't advocate that shit. But at the end of the day, if somebody took your 1 minute bit, or, it's not even a minute, a 40-second bit. I've been doing comedy 20 years. And I ain't never seen no nigga just blow up because he did a bit. He did the one joke, and after he did that joke, all the gates of heaven opened up and the money poured, and he had production deals and movies and television, and there were 40 and 50,000 people showing up to his show. It don't work like that, bro. That shit don't work like that. You have to work very, very hard in this business. Ain't nobody giving you shit. And this Illuminati shit that they keep peddling, this Illuminati. Let me tell you something, you niggas, something about this motherfucking Illuminati. Nigga, if it was real, the fucking line would be wrapped around the corner. Shit. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Any motherfucker that talk that Illuminati shit, look him in his face. Look at how unsuccessful this nigga is. Look at him. And he tell you, Illuminati. That's why I'm fucked up. Because I didn't get his ass up that nobody asked me for. Get the fuck, give me a break. And then as black people, we have to be careful because you're tearing down successful blacks in the name of what? In the name of what? Because you are unsuccessful and you have to find a justification for you not being successful. Right now, I keep it a beam with y'all. I was just talking to Ali Sadiq about this. Nigga, I'm not popping as no goddamn comedian. I should be on the side of Katt Williams. I should be sitting here right now telling you the Illuminati is holding me back. and they told the algorithm not to push this fucking podcast. That's what I should be doing right now. But as a man, I'm going to stand on mine. I'm going to own any failures. I fuck up, I want to own that shit. Own your failures. Own it. You know what I'm saying? That's empowering. This shit here is not empowering. Pointing the fucking finger, finding fault, finding blame is not powerful. It's not. Remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember that. It's disempowering. And that's how people get taken advantage of. I scratch my head because I see motherfuckers always get caught up in scams and shit. Niggas running real estate scams and scam, Airbnb, and black people keep falling for the shit in the name of blackness and black business and black excellence. And these are the same motherfuckers that believe in the Illuminati. So if you get your dumb ass scammed, good for you. I'm tired of niggas crying. You knew the shit wasn't gonna work. You can't make no $1 million in 2 days. Fuck. Just makes my ass itch. I get so disgusted. I don't mean to come off sounding angry. I'm actually happy. And you guys can check me out. I'm going to be in Tacoma, Washington at Nate Jackson's Super Funny Comedy Club, February 2nd to the 4th. Also, too, I was on YouTube with a guy who was watching this show, and he said I was boring. And to you, sir, turn this shit off. I don't fucking care. I'm just happy for the people that want to show up. It's 40 million other channels for you to watch. And this shit is boring. And I've seen some of these podcasts that are putting me to sleep right now. So kiss my ass. We're going to move along. We're going to really get this show started. That was just me ranting, my first 13 minutes of rant. It's been super cold out too, man. Bundle up, get you some gloves, wear your scarf. I took my son to school. He wanted me to put the thing on 80. And he slept in the car on the way to school, but that's what it is. So let's get into the show, man. Also, let me put this banner up. Arlington, Virginia, get those tickets, man. March 1st to the 3rd. I would post my Nate Jackson show, but I don't know if he put my picture up. I had to call his ass today and say, hey, man, we 10 days out. This is shit that happens in comedy. I called Nate Jackson and say, look, man, we like 10 days out for the show. I don't have a ticket link. You don't have my picture on the website. What do you want to do? Do you want 4 or 3 people to come to the show? And then you're going to have to give me this money. This is some shit that happens. So when that goes up, you guys will see that. The brother Kanye West needs security, man. I just saw today where Kanye is just walking around without security. I don't understand this shit. Him and his wife are walking around, and I'm like, bro, listen, Ye, I don't know if you have some type of suicide wish or what's going on, but you need security, brother. You are too big of a celebrity to not have security. Shit, I think I saw Lil Scrappy with security. Come on, man. You need security, brother. Let's take a look at this.
Know that.
So this is a man.
You ain't shit, boy. Just know that. He thinks he's so smart, so new, so nifty. You ain't shit, boy. Don't, at least not play with Cardi too. I don't know fuck, boy. I am the God, homie. Lucifer, homie. You ain't shit, boy.
Now you see where he right there at that car? See that I would have liked that, because if I'm I got security. I'm gonna snap my fingers. We gonna break his ass down.
It's me. It's me.
That's dangerous. All my security would have been on his ass. Woo! We would have drugged that ass all over that parking lot. I'd have sat there in the car and cracked my window and drank some juice while they just ripped this nigga's limbs out his socket.
Don't do that.
It's me, boy. It ain't you. It ain't you, boy. It's me.
Like, he is literally, like, I'm scared for Ye. He is walking around, just him and his wife, bro. You gotta have more protection than this, brother.
Now go. You ain't about shit. Trust me. The one, homie. For the blood Lucifer.
Boy, I'd have had that security on his ass. Boy, I'd have had my security get on that ass and I'd have put some Yeezys on his feet.
Boy, wanna know me, straight up, who devil, no cut. You can never sign what, sign who, I ain't no Kid Cudi.
And see, he looking for attention. I'd have gave him that attention. Ooh, Kanye. Shout out to Kanye for, I guess, keeping composure, but this is dangerous. Here's this man doing all this hollering and shit. He approaches with a backpack. We would have gave him his 5 minutes of fame, though.
I ain't Cudi, dog. I'm the realest, boy. The realest.
And see, in California, they can't even carry concealed. You know what I'm saying? You can't carry there. So, man, you got to watch it, man. These people are insane. People are looking, like, attention is like platinum and gold and jewels. It's like, and people are willing to do anything for it, man.
You superb, dog. Go ahead, homie. Go ahead, boy. Don't worry, dog. I'm the realest, dog.
And see, this would have been a fine time. Kanye got to understand, see, this would have been a fine time to have his security show off and beat the brakes off this nigga, because you have others that are watching who would want to do something similar to get their light. So you got to get security, bro.
I am the one. Not Hov, not you. I ain't Lupe Fiasco. I ain't Mos Def, dog. I am the one, boy.
You'd have been the one in the hospital.
Look, you think I'm fucking around, boy? This is my fucking block. I am homeless. 12 years, gang.
Oh, he looking for a lawsuit. He did it right there. He looking to get into the jail. This is what people do when they want to go to jail. So he saw his opportunity and he desperately wants to go into the jail.
I ain't listened since 07. Not since graduation.
Just the delusion. It's his block, but his ass out there homeless.
Little fuck boys.
Boy, we are living in very, very bizarre times. I'm gonna pray for the brother Ye, and I even pray for that man. But he wanted it. Like, what, brother? What's going on? I guess the mental health is real in California. You know. And speaking of mental health, I saw today that some cops had posted a picture because they busted a lady that stole like 2,500 of them damn cups. People were going crazy for these cups that was in Target or something, and they stole 2,500 of the cups. I don't know the name of the cup. If y'all know the name of the cup, just tell me in the chat. I forgot the name of these cups, but people was going crazy. Do you want? Okay, I'm gonna play it for you. We played the whole video, bro. What you talking about, Eric? We played the video, man. That boy looking like Eric. You looking like Damian Lillard right there in that picture. But we played the video, bro. Like, what you want me to do? Would you like me to play it again, Eric? I got time today. All them Stanley cups. Yeah, them Stanley cups. So officers did a picture of these Stanley cups like it was some type of drug bust. You know, they did a picture of the Stanley cups like it was some type of damn drug bust. I gotta show y'all this. Let me see. Let me pull this up on my other screen. It's ridiculous. And this was in California. It don't even make sense. Like, this is what's going on in California. And they posted this picture. So let me switch over to that. I need to show y'all this. Hold on. Now, we just saw this man, no police to be found. Ain't no telling what this man could have done. But this is what police did. And this was a clip. A woman in California was arrested for stealing $2,500 in Stanley cups. And look what the officers did. They posted a pic. Like, these are kilos of cocaine, or they solved some big crime or found bodies. And they posted this pic of Stanley cups while people are being pillaged and robbed and raped. These motherfuckers out there are on the mission to find the cups. Look at this. Look at this. What are they thinking about in California right now? And you had a nerve to put the picture on them for some damn cups. I don't know why people are going crazy over these fucking cups. I don't know. She stole cup. Why are these cups so important? What do these cups do? Like, what do they do extra? I don't understand. Please tell me. They wasted all the taxpayer resources to recover the cup. Now, who gonna want these cups after just been in this woman's nasty car with dog shit in that car? Ain't no telling what's been in that car. Who is going to want the cups? It's ridiculous. Cold, the whole heat and cold for, it don't matter. You could get a cup. You could go off Alibaba. You can go on AliExpress and get these cups. And that's right. That is why these stores are closing up. And you know, it's happening in the black community because motherfuckers is robbing and stealing. That is why. But it's still ridiculous for them to post a picture of the cup bust. I'm pretty sure, I guess they think they gonna get them a promotion or something out of the cup bust. Hey, man, get your ass out of here. These cops need to sit their ass down. Take that picture down. Now, the cups, keep things icy in 12 hours. It doesn't matter. You can get this cup. I promise you, in China, there are 1 million manufacturers that make this same cup. Matter of fact, I'm going to get these cups for merch. How about that, guys? The Call Me Cup. How about that? I'm going to order some of these cups, and I'm going to put Call Me on them, and I'm going to sell them as merch. Would you guys like that? Would that be a great merch idea? I could get these cups. I could order them, get them, the Call Me Cup. I put my website on. How's that? Does that sound good? The Call Me Cup. These would be great Christmas gifts. All right, we're going to move right along, man. We still stuck in Katt Williams. It is just still Katt Williams' world. It is the Katt Williams universe. And it's not letting up no time soon. As Katt Williams has lit the flame. And yeah, you want me to do the call? I'm going to do the Call Me Cups. But as Katt Williams has lit this flame and this explosion and this fire, it seems to be the gift that keeps on giving, because every time a celebrity sits down on anybody's podcast, specifically comedians, they're asked about the Katt Williams interview. And I was watching Big Boy today, and they had the good brother Marlon Wayans who was talking about the interview. Let's take a look at this.
I can't even talk about Katt Williams because I'm too busy looking at Stanley, the way he was faking it. Oh, you can't talk about my friend. You can't do. Oh, come on, Katt. You think what? You gonna talk about my?
Hold on, shit. So you don't think that? So say that is not funny to you? Just know it's not a rhetorical question.
Who's taller, you or Tevin Hart?
Oh man!
I love I love that
man. 50 million views later, bro. Did you know that
was talking about people?
They started 2024 off. Did you know any of that was coming, or were you just as surprised as us?
I had no idea.
Yeah. So it wasn't no.
I don't think they had an idea. I had somewhat of an idea when I looked and I saw the brown liquor on the table. I said, "Oh,
this is it."
And then I looked at Katt, and Katt, you know, Katt only like 4'11". You know what I mean? One shot of that dark liquor, he gonna be in a good space.
Hey man, Shannon Sharp said
one shot is a bottle for him.
He came in ready, and I love when he was like, "Oh man, we can't give you no more to drink." And he was like, "I had one less than you." So like, I'm not talking like
we can't give you nothing to drink, but here, smoke this crack.
Yeah, no, you stop that. Hey man,
nobody had any.
Oh, he about to get on Marlon. He about to light that ass on fire.
Consider yourself warned, sir. Marlon, did you say the crack word and use Katt Williams' name in the same sentence, sir? Be warned.
Idea. And here's the thing. When it comes to Katt, we all in stand-up, I look at everybody as a fraternity. I don't care what other people's point of view of this art is. My thing is, we're a fraternity, we're a brotherhood. I'm not going to foster negativity. I'm not going to promote negativity. If I feel a way about somebody, I'm going to talk to that person. I'm not going to air my dirty laundry out like that. I feel this is a gentleman's game, and I would like to keep it as such. Now, I can't tell my other brother in comedy how to conduct himself.
Right.
I still got nothing but love.
It's too late, Marlon. You said give him some crack. He is going to light your ass on fire.
He's gonna do it, sir.
He's going to come on Big Boy. Trust me, people in his camp are sending him this video, and that's your ass. I can promise you that.
Love for Katt. Katt be popping off. He stays. Katt gonna be Katt. You got to know Katt like the crazy nigga, crazy.
I like the when they patronize, like this is a lot of shit they do in Hollywood. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The motherfucker be on dope and shit, and I mean, he done had in trouble, but I love the motherfucker though. You know what I'm saying? I love him. I mean, he do what he do, but I love him though. He ain't shit, but I love, like, this is what they do.
Crazy cousin at the barbecue. You know what I mean? Oh, that's just Willie.
Right.
You did it again, sir. You said crazy and crack in the same sentence, Marlon. Just know, it's on.
Willie.
That's just Katt.
Katt being Katt, and you can't get mad at it because Katt's also a brilliant dude.
Yeah, man.
He had a bunch of specials. He's done some.
This is how they try to do the tied up. I mean, he crazy. He on crack, but he a brilliant dude. I love him. He crazy on crack, but he brilliant, and I love him.
Great business. He knows how to sell tickets. He knows how to do that.
Let me tell you what.
Everybody run into, hey, there's a fire. I just want to, for me, I'm going to sell my tickets. I'll sell less. I'm just going to sell them my way.
Wow. Bad move, Marlon. He about to come get your ass now. It's on and popping. As soon as he gets somewhere to sit down, he on tour. But like I say, this is the gift that keeps on giving. It's not gonna stop. The only way we stop talking about Katt is if we go either this year we have another huge pandemic breakout where they have to lock the world down, an asteroid hits the planet, the aliens come, or we just go to all-out war. That is the only way I see this, because this is not slowing down. This is like week 3 of this shit. It's just not, you know what I'm saying? But later on in this interview, because I'm not going to play the whole interview, y'all go watch it on YouTube, but he did say Katt Williams had inspired Marlon by telling him, sir, you're not a real comedian. This is what Katt told him. So I don't know if that was a little bit of energy or some shit that he giving off because he was upset about him telling him that shit, but this is what it is. Very, very sensitive business that we're in, especially in LA, in Hollywood. Nobody can take a joke. Nobody, it's a lot of tension in the comedy community, specifically amongst brothers. I don't like to use the term black comedy because it marginalizes us, but amongst black men inside of the comedy community right now, there's a lot of tension, a lot. And you have those guys who are less successful, you have the ones that are successful, and a lot of those guys that are less successful, they're looking to fight and to say who stole and to justify their failures. That's what's going on in the business right now. And I'm going to tell you, I keep it a bean. I get exhausted with some of that shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, man, why don't you come around? I'm the older I get, I'm very, very protective of energy. I want to go to places where I'm invited. I want to be around people that love me and I love them. I don't want to be around those where I'm feeling negative energy and envy and hatred, and you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, and we all human, so I know you're gonna look to your right and look to your left sometimes, and you could get jelly. But at the end of the day, life is so short. You know what I'm saying? And I'm almost 50. Right. I know it say I'm 46 years old. I'm heading to 50. So I'm at the halfway mark of life. So I just want peace and love and just around people I love. I don't feel like fighting and shit, and shout out to No Guarantees for the $5 chat. Thank you for the $5 chat, No Guarantees over there on YouTube. Everybody on YouTube, shout out to you guys. Everybody in the YouTube world, you can check me out, Arlington Draft House, March 1st to the 3rd. Also, I will be February 2nd to the 4th. I'm going to be in Tacoma, Washington. So pull up on your boy, man. Pull up on your boy. Somebody asked me a question in here. What question did y'all ask me? Did y'all ask me about the SNL? People are not feeling. No, they not. I've never met Steve Harvey, but every person that I know that knows him, I don't really get a good report from that person. Like Steve is like the big mean boss man or some shit. I mean, I'm sure he does a lot for people or whatever and got jobs and shit for motherfuckers, but they say Steve is an asshole. So Steve, he like shit on his ass, tell y'all, I'm Steve Harvey. I'm going to tell y'all ass why God love me and he don't like your ass. That's Steve Harvey. So, life is short, man. Life is short. Somebody asked me about the SNL skit. I had talked about that yesterday. The only issue I had with that SNL skit of Shannon Sharp and Katt Williams, it was just poorly written. It was poorly written. It was weak, weak punchlines. And then everybody had done it already. Like, what's up, Ron? Everybody had done it already, and it's just like you got 4,000 influencers that did this shit. Why are we seeing it again on SNL? So I didn't really like it. The shit was weak. Fuck that. It was weak. I ain't got time to be fucking walking on eggshells here. It was weak. It wasn't good. So we're gonna move right along, guys. We're gonna move right along. I see y'all coming in. I see everybody in here. I want to talk about this Jeannie Mai. So Jeannie Mai told the judge to hold the prenup with Jeezy. If you know, Jeannie Mai was married to Jeezy, and Jeannie Mai asked the judge not to enforce the prenup. How can you do that? How a man get a prenup and the woman can ask not to enforce it? What's the purpose of it? So Jeannie Mai asked the judge not to enforce prenup with ex-Jeezy, citing concern she didn't have time to review. So she is going for a money grab. This is crazy. Before setting that prenup regarding infidelity. Oh my God. Jeannie Mai asked the judge not to enforce her prenuptial agreement with her estranged husband Jeezy as the pair continued to go back and forth in a fraught divorce. In court documents, the real Alama claims she wasn't given adequate time to review the documents before signing. She claims that the rapper began negotiations for the agreement only 5 days before their 2021 wedding. Mai 45 says that the abbreviated negotiation window has raised significant concerns about the adequacy and thoroughness of the due diligence process. This is wild. You can't even get a prenup. The filing also states that the compressed time frame made it inherently challenging, if not impossible, for both parties to engage in comprehensive due diligence. Mai also alleges that Jeezy failed to provide comprehensive support. So this is a fucking money grab. Now she's trying to rob him. She is trying to rob him. What benefit do men have in marriage in 2023? Like, real talk. Like, what's the benefit? The man signed the prenup. You signed the prenup. Now you saying you didn't read it? So now you need to go back and extract more money from the man? Give me a fucking break. Like, that's ridiculous. You want to take more money from him because you didn't sign the prenup, or you didn't have time to read it. You didn't have time to read it, but you had time to get married. You had that time. You had time to put the wedding dress on and walk down the aisle without doing due diligence. So it seems to me like, Jeannie Mai, you need to hold that L. And good for the brother Jeezy for getting the prenup. I feel like, man, you got to beat your wife young or something, because it's rough out here, bro. Jesus Christ, people are insane. Like, what benefit does a man have? The man tried to protect himself and his assets, and she's supposedly on The View. She got her money and shit. What's the issue? Let the man go. Let him go. What does he need to give you? How much more money do you need? What more do you want from him? In the name of the good brother Tyrese. I mean, listen, I don't know what happened to their marriage, but my goodness, like, let it go, man. You say we in 2024? What that you talking about as far as marriage is concerned, Ron? What you mean 2024? Let me know. That is crazy. So that, yeah, she won't take him to the clinic, so you could wiggle out of it. Like, is marriage worth it in 2024? Like, I'm a married man. I am married. I'm happily married. I love my wife. She's my best friend. But is it worth it now? You know what I'm saying? Should a man do it? Like, it just seemed like y'all should just chill and shack up. No, I'm not practicing beer. I haven't been in the pharmacy in 3 years, yo soy. It's been a minute, man. I'm fighting trying to stay up out that motherfucker. I tell you that. I'm fighting trying to stay out of there every day. So you say no, it isn't. You got an inheritance, so you say no. Women, what do you think? I'm gonna ask the ladies this question. Ladies, is it worth it? I mean, do y'all see any benefit in a man getting married? Yeah, just tell me that in 2024. Damn, for guys in our 40s, if you start over, you got to start over or go overseas. Boy, you dead right. I was tired of bringing cookies and milk and juice and dog food cereal. There's about to be a shortage of pharmacists too, because the kids done stopped going to school. There's been a huge decline in kids applying to pharmacy school. So I guess they've been listening to some of my jokes and hearing my cry out for help. So I want to know, can we just give you that question? You know what? That'd be good. I'll put that in a banner. I want to know, is marriage worth it in 2024 and beyond? So that's the question. That's the question I have, guys. Is marriage worth it in 2024 and beyond? Come in, let's see some comments. Let's get some discussion here, because Jeezy's going through this shit. Miguelito Serpa says no. He says no. And the Tab T says, I want to know, yes, it is worth marrying someone. Just take the time to get to know them. The brother William Waddy says not at all. And Jimmy D. Thorne said, I believe that. I do believe society needs it. But man, dude, it's just the women nowadays, man. I often tell my wife when I come home to a meal and she take care of the house, I say, shit, you was the last one on the assembly line. I'm thankful for her. But I mean, I know, with my brother, and I got success. My brother's super successful and his friends are super successful, all single. It's just, I don't know what's going on in society. I don't know what's going on, but it's wild. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to wake up old and alone. I mean, it could happen, I guess, if your wife died, but I don't know as a man, if you got a little something, based off the numbers, you probably won't be alone, right? Because the older you get, the pool shrinks for women and grows bigger for men. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be red pill, but it is what it is. My brother Ron say he who finds a wife finds a good thing, gets favor from the Lord. I love that. I love that. If I were the devil, I don't know. Let me see. Let's look up that Paul Harvey speech. Good one. If I were the devil. Thank you for recommending that, brother. Let me see. That's a speech? If I Were the Devil by Paul Harvey. I don't need to hear it. I need to read it. So let's go over this. And thank you for bringing that up, Yo Soy. But we're talking about marriage right now. If you just tuned in, is getting married worth it? You know what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about right now. And the good brother Yo Soy said there's a warning to America from Paul Harvey. So let me read this to you guys. If I were the devil, if I were the prince of darkness, I'd want to engulf the whole world in darkness, and I'd have 1/3 of its real estate and 4/5 of its population. But I wouldn't be happy until I had seized the ripest apple on the tree, thee. So I'd set about however necessary to take over the United States. I'd subvert the churches first. I'd begin with a campaign of whispers. With the wisdom of a serpent, I would whisper to you as I whispered to Eve. Do as you please. To the young, I would whisper that the Bible is a myth. I would convince them that man created God instead of the other way around. I would confide that what's bad is good and what's good is square. Do y'all hear that? That is directly proportional to the black community. Let me read that again. And this is the devil talking. To the young, if this is Paul Harvey, Warning America from Paul Harvey. To the young, I would whisper that the Bible is a myth. I would convince them that man created God instead of the other way around. I would confide that what's bad is good, and what's good is square. Let me read that again to you. I would confide that what's bad is good. My little son bad as hell. He's so bad. He's so bad with a smile. When that little motherfucker get locked up, you shocked. You went to school. If you a pharmacist, you a square. You a square ass nigga. You got a doctorate. And the old, I would teach to pray after me. Our Father, which art in Washington. And then I'd get organized. I'd educate authors in how to make lurid literature exciting so that anything else would appear dull and uninteresting. I'd threaten TV with dirtier movies and vice versa. I'd peddle narcotics to whom I could. I'd sell alcohol to ladies and gentlemen of distinction. I'd tranquilize the rest with pills. Then I went to bed on a gummy last night. If I were the devil, I'd soon have families at war with themselves. churches at war with themselves and nations at war with themselves until each in its turn was consumed. And with promises of higher ratings, I'd have mesmerizing media fanning the flames, which is happening. And we're all media now. If I were the devil, I would encourage schools to refine young intellects, but neglect to discipline emotions. Just let those run wild as the kids beat the shit out of teachers. Just let those run wild until before you knew it, you'd have to have drug-sniffing dogs and metal detectors at every schoolhouse door. Wow. Within a decade, I'd have prisons overflowing. I'd have judges promoting pornography. Soon I could evict God from the courthouse, then from the schoolhouse, and then from the houses of Congress. And in his own churches, I would substitute psychology for religion and defy science. I would lure priests and pastors into misusing boys and girls and church money. If I were the devil, I'd make the symbols of Easter an egg and the symbol of Christmas a bottle. Woo! If I were the devil, I'd take from those who have and give to those who want until I had killed the incentive of ambitiousness. Listen to that. If I were the devil, I'd take from those who have and give to those who want until I had killed the incentive of ambitiousness. That goes to the saying, oh, he's successful because of the Illuminati. Somebody put a thumb up his ass. Let's start to scare others from success so they don't feel ostracized or isolated. Oh, wow. Woo. And what do you bet I could get whole states to promote gambling as the way to get rich? I would caution against extremes in hard work and patriotism and moral conduct. I would convince the young that marriage is old-fashioned, that swinging is more fun, that what you see on the TV is the way to be. And thus I could undress you in public and I could lure you into the bed with diseases for which there is no cure. In other words, if I were the devil, I just keep right on doing what he's doing. Wow. Paul Harvey, good day. That was amazing. Like, yo, we are headed to hell in a handbasket. And, you know, I often throughout my day try to wrap my mind around just things don't make sense to me. And I'm not saying I'm a perfect man. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, like, in the last 5 or 6 years, it seems to me that up is down, down is up, left is right, right is left. It's just nothing makes sense. You can't criticize. You can't do shit. You just have to accept it. Like, you see people being delusional. You just have to shake your head and just tuck your tail and move it along. We are in the last days. We are. And this is real. And I hate to get dark with this, but you know, a lot of motherfuckers watch this podcast. I know I'm a comedian, but I'm not about to sit up here being all silly and stupid and shit and singing and fuck that. I'm going to talk real and from the chin, from the heart, at what I feel. So, wow. Wow. Thank you, Brother Yoso. And I wish I could do a poll in here. I don't know, but let's go back. So is marriage worth it in 2024 and beyond? Let me hear it from a lady. Ladies, is it worth it? Well, I guess it is based on the moral fiber and sacrifices and thing we built the nation through marriage. No, I read the Paul Allen joint, man. Oh, that's your answer. So marriage is good. That's right. I agree. I agree, man. You really, hey man, give a round of applause to Brother Yosoy for pointing out the Paul Harvey letter. I will definitely be pulling that up more, brother. Thank you for that. So that's it. That's that. Wow. I guess we can leave this topic. That was pretty deep. I had a good time with that. Had a good time. 2024, I'm noticing that men are a lot more emotional now. It's getting harder for me to roast with motherfuckers as a comic. And the comedians, we got a lot of sensitive ass comedians that are just sensitive. They can't take a joke. They get mad. It is wild. It's really wild. Like, to roast a nigga now in comedy, you gotta, hey, will this be okay? Would you sign the form? Like, this is how pussified it's getting now. It's crazy. It's crazy. Well, I think we could do some call-ins and then I'm gonna get on out of here. But look, y'all can check me out, man. I'm gonna be in Tacoma, Washington. Once again, Tacoma, Washington. We're gonna have a good time and turn up. If you want to hear some comedy that's smart, that makes sense, some shit you'll remember. Because a lot of y'all going to these shows and y'all be like, man, he was funny as hell. Well, what joke he say? Yeah, I don't remember no joke. He just had me giggling. You don't know shit. You walk out of there empty. You get robbed of $50 to $150. Hear the same old shit. And I have to promote myself. So Tacoma, Washington, I will be on the way, and that's going to be February 2nd to the 4th. Then we're going to make our way down to Arlington, Virginia. Y'all click the link. Go to LeVarWalker.com/tour dates, and you click the link and get those dates, man. You know, there's so many sensitive comedians. Gary pretty cool. I've worked with Gary a lot. Me and Gary worked together on the Shack tour. We did a lot of dates together. We've done colleges together. Gary pretty cool, dude. Pretty cool. Right now, we're gonna do some call-ins. And you guys can give me a call and let me know how you feel. Let me make sure my phone is hooked up real quick to my Roadcaster. And you guys can call on in. All right, I'm hooked up. Come on. Let me hook it up. Y'all can call me right now, 678-310-7139. As a matter of fact, we could probably stay on that question, is marriage worth it in 2024 and beyond? So we got to go back to that. Is marriage worth it in 2024 and beyond? Call me right now, 678-310-7139. Let me know how you feel about that. And I want to thank all y'all for coming in here. This has been a great, great show. Shout out to Tim Waters, brother. Appreciate you for checking in. But let's do it, guys. Come on, 678-310-7139. Give me a call. I'll wait for a second. 678-310-7139. The question is marriage worth it in 2024 and beyond? I would love to hear from a female as well as a male, just to get your take on it. I am a married man, but I want to know. I need to hear from you guys. 678-310-7139. Call me now. Call me. 678. Come on, y'all. Come on in. Soon as I get to shutting this shit down, y'all would call. 678-310-7139. Give me a call. Let me know. Is marriage worth it in 2024 and beyond? I'm going to wait till about 7:25 and then I'm going to wrap this shit up if don't nobody call. So 678-310-7139. Let me know. Is marriage worth it in 2024 and beyond? Preferably, I want to hear from a man and a female. So please dial the number. Don't bite. Just call the line. Call. It's 724. Okay. 678-710-7139. Is marriage worth it? And here we go.
Caller.
Here we go with our first caller, guys. Wait a minute here.
To accept, press 1.
Hello and welcome to the LeVar Walker Daily Show podcast. Hello?
Travis.
Travis, what's going on, brother? Can you hear me?
Nice and clear.
I'm nice and clear. Cool. So do you think marriage is worth it in 2024 and beyond, Travis?
I don't think it's really a right or wrong answer. I think it's got to be the right situation for the two parties, you know.
And Travis,
Because
okay. I was gonna say before we get deeper. Now, how old are you, Travis?
46. We're the same age.
Are you married?
No.
Okay. Or do you plan on getting married? Are you looking forward to marriage?
No, like I mentioned in the chat, I haven't heard this coming to me, and based on the way I see things play out nowadays, it would be too risky for me.
Right. So you're scared.
Oh, definitely. Because now we don't know if they are getting married for the wedding or getting married for the actual, you know, the vow.
Maybe marriage could be a better thing if the government got out of the way. Do you think that would help? Like if the government got out of the way and doesn't strong arm you? But so many, huh?
Let me go a little bit more to the government. So, like, why did you think the government? What is the government doing that's not good for marriages?
Well, I just think like with the whole alimony thing and child support is kind of on the man, you know, and the men are reluctant and scared. And
I'm in the car with you.
Yeah. So do you think
you would be surprised? So, go ahead.
No. You go, bro. I'm listening.
So my dad and my mom never married. They just had me. You know, I guess they dated temporarily, real short. Had me. So when I was a kid, the conversation came up about the child support. So me, I guess we're the same age. Back then, man, my dad was a great father. You know, did his part. He only had to. They agreed on to like I think it was like $25 a week in child support. Now, all the guys that I talk to, they say, 1, 2 kids, which we know the cost of living is, through the roof, so it ain't enough money. But it's like it's just like insane, like for the average. I'm gonna say the average working man. So it's like as far as like I say, it's so complex. The whole topic is so complex. I think you got two good people with good intentions. I say yes, but everybody's situation is different.
I would agree.
Because Chad Johnson, I love listening to the club, the nightcap. So Chad Ochocinco, he's had 3, 4 baby mamas, had 10 kids. And they be having these real life discussions, and he says in the show that nowadays that the woman doesn't want to help you build anything, but after everything has been built, that's when she wants to jump in. Now we're not talking about all women. We know there ain't no all because everybody always think you're talking about all, but that's the thing. So while you sweating trying to build something, okay, so then I commit to somebody, say, oh, I don't think this is going to work. Then you go to do it. To your point. The government comes in and says, look, she gets half.
Yeah, that's right.
Then I'm back to, and then you got some guys that say, you can start over again, but who has the energy to start over again? Especially like in my age, 46. I don't have no energy.
I'm 46. I got married. We've been married now for 14 years. But my wife, like my best friend. So if something happened, I would be more than willing to give her whatever she wants, half, whatever, because, she's deserving of that. But I do understand that men, and I think women should understand that too. Like, shit, you just met a guy, guy in his 50s. Y'all get married within a year. Like, you didn't help him get none of that shit. Like, why you want to do this to the man? You know what I'm saying? That's not fair.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like that's not good, And then you do have some of those outlier cases where the man gets alimony from the woman. So I don't know, man.
But you gotta remember this though. But you gotta remember this. You are highly intelligent. Remember, we are living in a cheat code society. Nobody wants to do the groundwork to put the sweat equity in. So they cater to, it sounds like it's going to go back to the government, but they cater to the woman so much. It's like, okay, now the woman's like, oh, I can get this without having to break a sweat. I'm not saying all, like I said, I'm not saying all women, but it's a few.
Uh-huh.
I met you last year, boss. Like I said, I got multiple properties in my family that I'm set to inherit, and even I wouldn't even be comfortable with a prenup to marry somebody knowing that I could lose generational wealth. I mean, I can't take that chance at my age.
Yeah, I don't blame you, bro. Yeah. And then, you know, they got these new robot dolls you can get now. So them dolls getting better. You know, you go in there, handle your business, and turn that bitch off, put her back in the closet, and have some peace. So that's where we at now, bro.
Look, you know, peace is everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can't replace peace.
You sure the hell can't. Yeah, you sure can't.
Now that everybody's trying to figure out why they're dying, but I think a lot of it is due to, I think a lot of unstated things, but I think a lot of it is due to stress.
Yeah, it's rough out here, man. I mean, the suicide rates are going through the roof right now. As a matter of fact, they just invented this is real, this is a true story. They just invented a suicide pod in France. And, you know, it's perfectly legal. And you get into that suicide pod and it blows in nitrous oxide. And all the oxygen comes out of your body and you just go into a deep sleep and die. Yeah, suicide pods. I'm thinking based off the rise of artificial intelligence, mass layoffs, we might see a rise in poverty that might be a real thriving business, unfortunately. So this is where we at, bro.
I'm gonna keep it safe. I ain't gonna choose that. I believe in faith, but I'm just saying, we're living in, just like you said earlier, we're living in some, I'm gonna say, bizarre times.
Very, very bizarre, brother. So, well, thank you for calling in, man. Hopefully, I can get a female to call in next. I want to hear side from the female. So, if any ladies would like to call in, 678-310-7139. And we're asking, is marriage worth it in 2024 and beyond? I done turned this shit into a radio show. I swear to God.
Nice chatting with you. I'll see you in Arlington.
My brother, see you soon, bro. All right, no doubt. Take care. Yep. So, ladies, I need a lady to call in. Maybe I get a lady to call in, and you can answer this question for me. Thanks, Ron. You'd say that my callers sound like they're drowning. I'm gonna take a note of that, and we're gonna work on that sound. So, can I get a lady to call in? I just want to hear your thoughts. One of the ladies, Tab T. Why don't you call me at 678-310-7139, and I can hear how you feel. Is marriage worth it in 2024 and beyond? 678-310-7139. Call that number. Let's see what we got. Come on, call in, guys. Call in. Call the damn number, 678-310-7139. I might have to hook this up different some kind of way. I'm going to figure this out. That's through a Bluetooth connection when people call in. So let's go. No guarantees. Send me in another $5 in the super chat. Shout out to him. LeVar, if you had an 18-year-old son, what would you advise him to do as far as relationships go and professionally for career? Jeez, man. Whew. First and foremost, I would tell him I would really want him to follow his passion. I don't know necessarily if these titles and all. I mean, with the rise of artificial intelligence right now, bro, I just don't know. I would want him to figure life out, find something he loves to do, and be diligent and work hard and try to be the best at that. As far as him dating in this day and age, bro, I'm lost because I've been so domesticated for so long. I don't even know how to fuck. If I had to get back out in the streets, I don't know how I'd meet a woman. I'd probably be tipping my hat and shit. They'd be looking at you lame as hell. I'd be meeting women doing this. How you doing, man? Like I wouldn't even know what to do. All right, we got another caller. Here we go. Let me hold on. Come in. Hello and welcome to LeVar Walker Daily Show podcast. Thank you for calling in. What's going on? Slow motion in the ocean. Now, who am I speaking with? Oh, hey, Tab. I'm glad you called me. So, Tab, you know the question. The question is marriage worth it in 2024 and beyond?
Well, I think with the Jeannie situation, we all knew that wasn't going to work because it's yes, it is worth it. If you have two people, I think that want the same thing and agree to do the same thing, then it is worth it. But like the speech was saying, what's bad is good, what's good is bad. So who really wants to down one?
Right. And marriage comes in with a lot of compromise, too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like
You just have to take your money. You're going to take your 3-bedroom house and your money. You're going to take all that to the grave with you and never be involved with anybody.
man, that's real.
But you consider take it from you.
But you have to understand where the men are coming from because it's very, very hard for a man coming up trying to secure resources. And guys go to school or they work at a trade for a really, really long time, and then they become successful, and then they end up getting married, and some woman just come clean them out. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, let's say that here's the situation. But let's look at the situation. They chasing women that are too young for them. There is no sense of commitment. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
You're just using women for something. And you know that you're using them. You know you have no intent of ever giving them away.
Mm-hmm.
So let's take that into account too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, with the Jeannie thing, we don't know what happened with that. But some things you can kind of look at, you probably seen it with some of your partners. But as far as that, I know some people have prenups that whoever cheats first, they leave the marriage with nothing.
Mm-hmm.
If you cheat and you have promised, to take care of this woman, to provide her, and you cheat, then, whatever happens after that, that's on you.
So you coming from the aspect of cheating, but some men are just taking advantage of where they don't cheat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If that's the situation, like the Johnny Depp situation, I can clearly tell that his wife has other things going on. You know what I'm saying? And she was clearly trying to take Johnny Depp all his money. But if there's a situation where you're cheating, and you told this person, hey, that's what I'm going to do, then
Are you married right now?
no.
No. Where have you ever been married? And how?
I know couples who are happy, and I know couples that have been through some things.
Do you want to get married?
Yes.
Okay. And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Was that impolite? Okay. Okay. But you have children.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you were never married?
No, because I found out stuff about the people that I wasn't gonna put up with.
Okay, that's understandable.
Not even right. But I'm not gonna do it.
I hear that. Well, that's good. I guess somebody just said it's a gamble on both sides. Well, thank you for calling in and expressing that. I really appreciate you for the support. Where are you at? Where are you located? Oh, Louisville, Kentucky. Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much.
Money, you know, I'm not out there.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do something,
I hear that.
And that's on both of them.
Okay. I hear that. That's good. Well, thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate that insight. All right. You take care, dear. All right. Bye-bye. All right. That was interesting. I guess it's on both sides. I don't like if I was to get a divorce or something, you know, I don't think I would be scared to get married again personally. I doubt if I would do it again. Just the way times are, and I couldn't trust nobody. Even if, like, cause a lot of truth be told, a lot of men ain't even cheating like that no more. It's too much of a hassle and a headache with all this damn technology they got. So, you know, but we gonna wrap this up, man. I'm gonna get my ass out of here. Everything to talk about. This stream is getting weak. Oh shit. This stream getting weak. Well, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. If I missed talking about that, we'll talk about it tomorrow because this stream's starting to get weak. So this has been another episode of our Walker Daily Show podcast. I'm gonna get on out of here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Damn, it's froze everything. Can't even turn it off. Damn. End the stream.